Have you ever felt drawn to a place you barely know? For me, that place was Iran. The news painted it gray and intimidating, but I wanted to see the real colors for myself. With just $700, a backpack, and a camera, I set out to discover the Iran behind the headlines. No luxury, no strict plans, just a list of cities and a hunger for authentic experiences. My goal: meet people, share meals, and find out if kindness truly knows no borders. I was ready for confusion, challenges, and getting lost, because that's where the magic happens. Iran would lead the way, I'd simply follow. As I boarded the plane, excitement and nerves tangled inside me. I was leaving behind everything familiar, hoping to find a world that felt a million miles away, but maybe, by the end, would feel like home. This is the story of that journey: food, friendship, and the beautiful spirit of the Iranian people. How do you travel Iran for weeks on just $700? By living like a local. I skipped hotels for family-run guest houses. Simple, welcoming, and just a few dollars a night, often with a homemade breakfast. Public transport was a revelation. Overnight buses, metros, and shared taxis called savaris made getting around cheap and easy. For food, I followed my nose to street stalls and tiny eateries. $1 falafel sandwiches, hearty ash reshte, and fresh bread from the bazaar. Every meal was a discovery, every expense a mindful choice. I tracked every rial in a notebook, turning budgeting into a game that led to richer experiences. Instead of pricey attractions, I spent afternoons in public squares, soaking up daily life. The best things, hospitality, conversation, sunset views, were always free. That tight budget wasn't a limitation. It was my ticket to the real Iran. I expected Iran to be formal and reserved, but found warmth, humor, and a deep sense of community. Ta'aruf, the art of polite refusal and insistence, was everywhere, a dance of generosity and respect. Parks became living rooms, filled with families picnicking, brewing tea, and inviting strangers to join. Evenings spent with locals, sharing food and laughter, showed me that connection is universal. Religion was present, but personal. Prayers in quiet corners, the call to prayer at sunset, a gentle rhythm to daily life. The atmosphere was spiritual, yet welcoming to all. Poetry and art are woven into the culture. Everyone knows verses by Hafez or Rumi. At Hafez's tomb, people read poetry aloud, laughed, and celebrated life. Iran's culture is a blend of ancient tradition and modern joy, far richer than any headline suggests. The real Iran is creative, joyful, and deeply appreciative of beauty. It's a place where hospitality is a way of life. Every day, I was reminded that the world is more colorful than we imagine, and that color shines brightest in the hearts of its people. Iran's famous sights are stunning, but the real magic lies in the hidden corners. In Yazd, I explored ancient qanats, underground aqueducts that brought life to the desert. Local markets, far from tourist crowds, offered stories and treasures, like a hand-painted tile from a craftsman whose family had passed down the skill for generations. In a mountain village near Shiraz, I helped a family harvest saffron. No shared language, just shared work and smiles. The Zagros Mountains revealed epic landscapes and Kurdish villages where the stars felt close enough to touch. These places required effort to reach, but the reward was peace and connection. The hidden Iran is found in quiet moments. A farmer's laughter, a child's wave, a sunset over ancient rooftops. It's a country of contrasts, desert and mountains, ancient and modern, bustling cities and tranquil villages. The best discoveries weren't in guidebooks. They were in the stories people shared. Every hidden gem was a reminder adventure lives off the beaten path, and Iran's heart beats strongest in its quietest places. Iran's greatest treasure is its people. From day one, kindness was everywhere. Like Ali, the student who walked me to my guest house, eager to practice English and share his city. In Isfahan, a family invited me to their picnic, sharing food, tea, and dreams for the future, asking nothing in return. In a Shiraz bakery, a smiling baker posed for my camera, then gifted me warm bread and a pat on the shoulder. These weren't rare moments, they happened daily. Taxi drivers refused payment, market vendors offered fruit, artists shared their favorite city corners. Each act was simple, but together they painted a portrait of generosity. Hospitality wasn't a performance, it was a way of life. I learned that despite what we hear, most people everywhere are good, kind, and eager to connect. The real Iran is found in these small, human moments. It's a place where strangers become friends over a cup of tea, and every act of kindness left a mark on my heart. This is the Iran I'll never forget. Persian food is so much more than kebabs, though those are delicious too. The real magic is in the stews, rice dishes, and the artful use of herbs and spices. Gourmet sabzi, a slow-cooked herb stew with lamb and dried lime, became my favorite comfort food. Rice is an art form, especially tahdig, the crispy golden layer everyone fights over. I was lucky to try homemade tahdig, and it was as addictive as promised. Every region has its own specialties. Zereshk polo with barberries, falude, a rosewater noodle dessert, and saffron ice cream in the bazaars. Even snacks and drinks, like dough, a savory yogurt beverage, were full of surprises. Each meal was a story, each flavor a new adventure. Exploring Iranian cuisine was a journey in itself, and every bite tasted like home, even far from my own. On my last night in Iran, with just a few reels left, I sat in a tea house reflecting on the journey. The Iran I'd experienced was nothing like the one on TV. It was beautiful, historic, and overflowing with kindness. The real souvenir wasn't a rug or a tile, but a changed perspective. I learned not to judge a country by its headlines, but by its people. Smiles, shared meals, and simple acts of kindness are the world's true universal language. My time in Iran filled me with hope and gratitude. If we all took time to listen and connect, the world would be a friendlier place. The hidden side of Iran isn't secret, it's just waiting for us to look. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Let's keep exploring, learning, and building bridges, because that's what travel is all about.